Alright, let's break it. Alright. Didn't want to have to do this, but the Pro Controller 2 is unsatisfactory in the D-pad department. So we will have to figure out how to take this thing apart. Maybe do some modifications to the D-pad. There's no screws on this thing at all. These things pop off. There's a clip. Need a flathead. So I guess this whole front piece just pops right off. Sounds like there's an adhesive under here. You can hear it unsticking. I can't believe I'm doing this to my brand new controller. I waited so long to come out. And it's still no bueno. Hope I don't need glue to put this back on. Oh, there we go. It's all sticky tape. Ah, man. There's a couple clips, so hopefully it'll stick back on. But it doesn't really give you an option to keep going in and out of this controller because the stickiness, it's not going to stick after a while. You keep opening it up. They really don't want you to get into these controllers. So we got here. It's kind of cool. Doesn't feel right. Well, I don't know. I was going to say you could play like that, but I wouldn't. It's good for testing, though. Why does Nintendo have to be such a pain in the butt? You know I'm going to open your controller anyway. Just make it easy. Alright, so I guess I should explain what I'm doing here. I got the controller, tested it out for a little while. It seemed to be working okay at the start, the initial tests. But then when I got into it and really started playing, I was doing an expert no-skip run and I found that the D-pad was just not working right. In a tense run, I'm pushing the D-pad way too hard. And it was registering multiple bad inputs. I would say for 90% of the people, this D-pad would be fine. But for someone like me, I'm super particular with controllers. And I have thumbs of steel. Push the controller way too hard. You gotta get some plastic to pop that off, which is just plastic clips and sticky tape. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 screws. And then I think this pops out. Oh wow, that's shaped weird. It like goes in that way. Ugh, okay. Please don't let me break it. I assume that's what this little notch is for. Yeah. Yeah, see? You gotta slide it and kind of go that way. And then slide this out. It's not easy. It doesn't come right out smoothly. Oh. And then this just pops off. Ta-da! And the D-pad's right there. I don't even have to go any deeper in the controller. It was a lot harder to get to this one. I had to do more disassembly. So if I flip this over, you're going to see all the buttons, but I can't really flip it over. Here's your membranes. Nintendo always makes it so there's only one way these buttons can go in, which is convenient. Like so. That's interesting how the one button on the membrane, it actually steps up. And then the membrane goes on there like so. And this one fell out too. I'm fiddling with it. There. And then that goes back on there. Something is off. Oh, okay. You got these two little tabs. Right here and here. You gotta make sure the membrane lines up with that. Otherwise it doesn't sit flush. Okay, well I was gonna flip it over so I could show you, but you know what the controller looks like anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. The D-pad. Wow. Okay, so this is actually very different in design. The base, this whole, these lines, all these lines in here. They never had that before. I could bring up another video of what the other D-pad looks like underneath. So that's interesting. And the membrane is also, this part right here is much deeper. So it kind of like fits in there. It's interesting, they actually did redesign the D-pad, although it still doesn't work very well. Well enough for me, at least. So this is the meat and potatoes right here. This is what we're looking at. Normally I have to modify these contacts. There's a bunch of different options. I don't know what I should start with. One of the techniques is to put these donuts around the contacts so it actually push the membrane up, like away from the controller. I don't know if I want to start with that though. And there's also this, which is crazy. This little pin right here sticking up. No Nintendo controller's ever had a pin like that. Very interesting. Being that the design is different, I have to figure out how exactly I'm going to modify it. Normally you would raise the pin in the middle. It creates a little more travel distance. That's usually the best option. Next option would be putting tape on the contacts. We might do a little bit of both. Figure out how all this comes together. So this is going to sit there and it holds it in place. See how that pin sticks up like that? That's crazy. D-pad has definitely been redesigned. Guess I'll start with tape. Start taping it. This whole taping thing is kind of a pain in the butt. But I've gotten used to it. Yeah, so we won't do anything fancy at first. We'll just do a little bit of tape. See how that works out. I'm not sure how much modding we have to actually do. $70 controller. I do like how these contacts are on like it's like on a hard board. It's not the actual circuit board. In previous controllers, it would be everything was put right on the circuit board, the green board. The hardest part about this whole thing is just getting the tape just right. A lot of finagling. It's actually quite difficult with that pin in the way. It makes it hard to put the tape. Alright, well. Attempt number 1 of probably many. I want to show you, because I don't know how many times I'm going to do this. We're going to try with the tape, just going straight across the contacts here. Blocks off the bottom a little bit. And then what we'll do is we have to just keep testing it. If the errant inputs keep happening, we'll move the tape up farther and farther up. There's also another technique where you cut it in a V shape, like this, and like that, in the shape of a V. That works pretty good too. But I'm not going to get fancy with it yet. We need to test. We need to do a lot of testing and see how much is actually required. I'm also going to put a little piece of tape on that tip, just to raise the pivot point a little bit. Yeah, you know what? I can't really do that. It'd have to be cut perfectly to that circle size, because when you put this on, the tape's going to get in the way. It might get stuck. So raising the pivot point doesn't really seem to be an option. It's cool. Definitely looks cool. But that pin looks more sturdy, durable. But maybe this pivot point should have been a little bit longer. I don't know how I would extend that right now. Nah. All right. Let's put it back together. It's not a 100% thing. Do it once and be done. You gotta do it many times. Unfortunately, to get it just right. There's also little pins right here. Little pins poking out. I guess that holds the D-pad. Keeps it against the membrane. Keeps it from being wiggly. Let's see if I can put this thing back together. Okay, here goes nothing. Ugh, that was a fail. Ugh. Let's try again. Alright, so I think I figured it out. There's a little lip right here. This has to go in first. Into that little lip. And then you can push it down. So at the factory, they probably did this. Ugh. And then you fold it up. There we go. Okay. Get a couple screws in it. And then we can test it out. Alright. Does the Nintendo Switch 2 still have that D-pad thingamajiggy where you can test the inputs? Okay. So we got... Look at all those downs. Oh, man. That's so bad. Holding up, rocking back and forth. It's not even hitting up. I cannot go from left to right without hitting down. People said this D-pad was good. I give Nintendo credit for the attempt and the redesign, but all you had to do was make an SNES D-pad. The right way. The problem is when you change the design, you create new issues. Alright, there we go. So I did over half. Over half for the up and down. It's between the half and 3/4 up the thing. So there's only about a quarter showing. And then I did about a half on the left and right. Alright, so I didn't realize I didn't get the video of the testing the D-pad inputs the first time. And I redid the tape, and here we are again. So we're going to see how I did with the second attempt of taping. That's good. That's good. Look at that. No ups, no downs, going left to right. Up and down. When you go up to down, there's some left and right inputs, but I don't think that's really a factor with Mario Maker. As long as you can go left to right, should be fine. And this is pretty good. Left to right, left to right, left right, left right, left right. I'm pushing pretty hard too. Now up and down. If that's an issue, I can move the tape on the left and right contacts a little more, but I need to do some more testing to see. Like I said, I don't think going up and down is really a factor with Mario Maker because you don't. How often you go up to down? Let's put it to the test. All right, so I'm pushing left and right super hard. It's a tense moment. Expert no skip, 1 life left. Gotta make this jump. Not doing any ground pounds, so that's good. Let's see. Try to throw some shells. This was a kind of easy shell level. Now that I said that, I'm gonna die, but... So far, so good. Got the up throw on the shell. Hey! Alright. We're doing things. I don't remember this part. What do I gotta do? Oh. Ah! I would say after one jump, after one attempt of adjusting, pretty good. I mean, way improved. And this was just, I tried taping it once, it was not enough. And then I taped it again. That's pretty good. Ah, I missed it right at the end. Yeah, okay, there we go. Nice. There you go. I mean, this is pretty good. I got to do a lot more testing before I can say for sure that this is absolutely fixed. But it is absolutely 99% better. I'll give it that. So to recap, we'll do a recap. Getting to the D-pad in this thing, much easier than the Pro Controller one, because you had to remove the whole circuit board on the first Pro Controller. A little iffy about the sticky tape on this. I don't know how it's going to go back together. I'm not putting it back together until I'm sure the D-pad's right, because I don't want to use up all the stickiness of that sticky tape. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, if you bought a $70 controller and you're pissed off the D-pad doesn't work like a $70 controller should, I don't know, nobody can make a D-pad. Even Nintendo, even the inventors of the D-pad can't make a good D-pad. What was I saying? Yeah, so if you're not afraid to take it apart, a little bit of tape, you can fix it. Just like the last Pro Controller, you just got to know the little minor differences. But basically the taping was the same. The amount of tape that I taped off the contact, pretty much the same. I don't know why Nintendo doesn't just take those contacts and make them smaller. Make the contacts in the shape minus the tape where I put tape. Don't have a contact there. Just change the shape of the contacts. It'd be so much better. I don't know why they don't do that. They need to hire me. But anyway, I hope this video helped you. I thought it was gonna be a lot scarier taking this controller apart and trying to dig into it. It really wasn't that bad. The scariest part was breaking the clips on the first thing, because I didn't know if I was breaking it. But I think we did all right. If this is the first time you're seeing me, I mostly play Mario Maker. I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart lately. If you want to check those videos out, go check out the channel, Scavone Let's Play. I hope you liked the video. Hope you liked the how-to, the quasi-how-to / I need to make this controller better for myself video. Hope you like it. If you did, please comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when there's more videos. Discord's in the description below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.